I used to do this thing. I used to get into my Sundance, and there was like this in the town that I grew up in. It was like, there was like this really long stretch of like a road that had a dead end and just like almost like a little like park area, like gazebo at the end of it. And I used to get my friends into my fucking Sundance and be like, "You want to see some shit?" And I used to fucking reverse the entire way at full speed down this road, and then swing it around and do like a full like
a shaft kind of thing where you're like, whoosh,
oh yeah, like yeah. Oh man, it was insane. And people would be like, "What the fuck, man?" Like I'm putting people's lives in jeopardy, and I'm like, want to see some shit? Like,
in the darkness of night.
With a dark stalker.
What it do, everybody? My name's Aaron, and my name is actually Gerry. I lied.
And my name is Aaron, and I can do that thing where you rub your belly and pat your head at the same time, but who gives a shit?
Who am I? You're listening to superpodsaga. Yeah, welcome back to superpodsaga, people. Hey, it's the greatest collaboration of all time. For any first-timers, for any newbies, Gerry and I were on a quest to discuss every last video game topic in existence week by week. What are we doing this week, Gerry?
I don't know. I don't know what we do anymore. I don't know what any of this is. I don't even know who
I am.
I don't know who I am.
Yep.
I thought I was Gerry. You're talking to me like I'm Gerry, but you just said I'm Aaron or something. I don't know, dude. We're doing some fucking draft. You pitched this to me and my brain melted.
Good. Okay, so listeners, I hope your brain also melts. This week we're doing the very first superpodsaga launch title Draft Stravaganza.
Draft Stravaganza.
Yeah. But
it's funny because the document's still all in Scandinavian from when I was in Finland, so drafts, whatever the fuck you just said.
What is it?
Looks Scandinavian.
But first, listeners, do us a solid. Go to superpodsaga.com. Check out all of our episodes and socials and all that shit. Links to your favorite player. You can find our Patreon there too, $2 or $4 a month. Help your brothers out. We're actually your brothers, your long lost brothers.
Brothers in Christ.
Yep, in Christ. And you know what? Rate and review the show wherever you listen to us. Rate and review the show, please. That helps us out. Enough about us, though. Let's introduce our guest. So this is kind of a returning guest. We recorded an episode many moons ago with Nave that ended up getting lost because basically I fucked up. We tried to fix it, but we have Keith from Main Quest. Hello.
Hey, it's good to be back. Thanks for having me back on. Appreciate it.
Damn straight. It's been a long time coming. I forget when we did that episode. It was all about video game mysteries, and it was fucking awesome.
Right.
We're real sad to see it go because we talked about a lot of Half-Life.
You should just release it anyway.
Oh, you remembered?
I remember a little bit of it.
I don't remember shit.
Just release it and just put a disclaimer at the top.
Like a lost tapes kind of thing?
My voice fucking sucks in this episode. Sorry. Everybody else is fine.
Might have to do that with the video game Creatures as Pets one too. That got fucked up because of like we were having basically a hurricane or some shit, and my internet kept dropping out. Remember that, Gerry?
Yes. Oh, I remember.
It's awful. It wasn't a hurricane, listeners. I'm in Iowa. There's 0 hurricanes in Iowa. I'm just being fucking silly.
You know what's funny too? The first episode that I did with you got fucked up too.
Oh yeah, the Zelda one. Yeah, we lost. I think it was half of yours.
Yeah, like half an hour or something of fucking shit.
It was good though. The Dribland switch, we lost that whole bit, and that sucks.
Yeah, it's too bad.
But yeah, Keith, for anyone that hasn't heard of you or your show, go ahead and plug anything and everything. Your show, if you do the blog, if you do like ice sculptures, go ahead and plug that too. Go ahead, the floor is yours.
Ice sculptures. Is that because I live in Wisconsin? Am I being typecasted here?
No.
I host the Main Quest podcast. It is a retro gaming podcast, and it pretty much pertains to the library of games that I grew up with. So if you think you're going to hear an episode on ActRaiser, you're not going to, because I didn't play it growing up. I just wrapped up listener request month by the time this comes out. So, I mean, never say never. There could be an ActRaiser episode, maybe.
Oh, hell yeah. I hope so.
So yeah, it's just be kind of reliving my memories and seeing if a lot of those games still hold up today. Had plenty of people on within your community. I need to have you guys on at some point. I need to float that document to you guys so you guys can sign up.
Yes.
Because I'm going to be covering Super Nintendo games pretty soon. And by the time this episode airs, you can listen to an episode on Virtual Racing for the 32X. And
Oh God.
yeah,
That episode about
It's not as-
Knuckles Chaotix was it was good. Like that game it's a game.
it
That game is a
certainly
game.
is.
Put that on the box. This game is a game.
You can play it. Yeah, it's the 32X is a weird phenomenon. Is that the right word I want to use?
Kind of.
Yeah, so it'll be my Virtual Racing will be my last 32X game I talk about. Fortunately or unfortunately,
Yes.
that's how you look at it. Yes, yeah. But yeah, you can pretty much find that on any podcast app that you listen to.
Nice.
Keith, for any of our first time guests, we like to ask you a question to get to know you just a little bit better. What is your favorite gaming memory?
My favorite gaming memory.
Yeah.
Well, I sold a bunch of pornography to my friend for Beetle Adventure Racing.
That's a good game. That was
That
worth
is
it.
fucking awesome. What kind of porn was it?
It
We
was
like
a
talking
huge-
Hustler or like
Yeah,
movies? Or
It was
like
a
porno
variety
mags?
of it was a variety of magazines.
Oh fuck yeah.
I found it was in my hometown, and this was I don't know, I was probably like 12 years old, and behind one of like the strip malls there's a dumpster, just this box full of pornography basically, which I had like consumed. I did what I needed to do with it.
Consume. Like
I
pairs of
like
quotes.
putting it that way. Yes, I like to go
I
to
read the
my den
articles.
and consume
That's
my
what
pornography.
Consummation, dem. My consumption, dem. Not consummation. What the fuck?
Karen, please leave. I am arriving soon. I must consume these pornographies.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
So-
fuck.
and I told my friend about it, and he was like, "Oh yeah,
Dude, when I get rid of this boner, I'm gonna give you a fucking game that's gonna rock your world.
that's basically how it went down." Yeah, because I mean, back in the day, you know, you didn't have the internet; it just wasn't
I know.
readily. The stuff wasn't readily available.
Dude, you guys
So-
ever draw boobs or something? Like on a
Hell
piece
yeah.
of paper? Just be like, good
I
enough.
still do.
I've done that. I've been hard up.
Like with chalk on the sidewalk or something.
On your driveway.
Yeah, dude.
Just drawing
And hopefully-
these big dicks and tits and fucking vages and shit all over your driveway in like all kinds of different colors.
But anyone walks by. It's for anatomy class. It's fine. It's for anatomy.
It starts to rain. It looks like the saddest pair of tits you've ever seen. Just running down the sidewalk.
Oh god.
Oh, it's so good. That's enough. You can keep. If there's more stories you have, you can go ahead. But that one was really fucking good.
That is the story. I would tell I would have that on my tombstone.
The great thing is Beetle Adventure Racing is an awesome
That's a
game.
good
so
fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's a
won out on
fair
that trade. Yeah.
Remember the first time I ever came across a pornographic magazine was I found it all the way like in the back of my stepdad's closet, like behind a bunch of his boxes. We were looking for clothes for something I forget, but I found it stuffed behind a box, and I was like, dude, sweet. Then yeah, that was pretty cool.
I'll never forget the first time like actually seeing porn. I was at like
Like, that's how it goes. Okay, that's
I
where
was
it
at a
goes.
friend's house, and his like it was like the first time I was ever at somebody's house where it was like, hey man, where's your parents? And he was like, I don't know. Like this is in like grade 5, and his parents are just like not around, and he's like, hey, you want to see something crazy? Watch what happens when you go to the computer on the on Netscape Navigator, and then you just type in sex.com. Watch this, and he did it, and then it was just like it was just like this insane like pop up fucking just it was literally like he went to sex.com or like went to Ask Jeeves or Alta Vista and was like sex pics or like boobs. Like we did the thing that you joke about. Like we just went to the internet and was like boobs, show me boobs, and then. If you go to sex.com now, it's actually a good website. Let me tell you.
It looks. Yep, I'm just gonna.
It's a legit website.
A thing?
Trust me, I've went back. I've relived. But back then it was like the domain wasn't owned by anything. It was just like a pop up fucking extravaganza, and like I remember just like we were standing in front of the computer, and then I ended up like I walked back like 6 steps and was like. Oh shit, we're not allowed to look at this. And he's like, yeah, watch this. And he like was just clicking on like crazy pictures and shit. And I was like, holy shit. Like that was more, I mean, I grew up in that moment. Like I found Jesus that day.
If Jesus had sick tits.
I always laugh at that term, sick tits, because I also grew up saying like, yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, dude.
But I also, whenever somebody says sick tits, I always picture like tits on a sick person that are just like, yeah, my tits aren't doing so good.
I think that might be a category on sex.com.
Sick tits?
Yeah.
Good sex stop porn or something.
.gov. Porn.gov.
We need to
just a picture of Mike Pence.
I want to see if that's available. Hold on. Porn.gov.
Dick Cheney with his fucking rictus grin.
No, you want to talk about sick tits? Fucking
get talking about some news.
Get those Hillary Clinton tits up on the site. Those got to be some sick tits,
dude. Yeah, they're very sick. They're so fucking ill, dude. Like
licensed to ill.
Oh, hey, we've got news.
Yeah, we sure do. Hillary Clinton's tits are on sex.org.
Oh, shit.
And porn.gov.
I don't know what's better, porn.gov or sex.gov. No, sex.gov sounds like it's educational.
Yeah, porn.gov.
The real Pizzagate is the fact that her nipples look like pepperonis.
Oh, damn. You've ruined pepperonis for me forever.
Not me.
Think of Hillary Clinton's.
Fucking lap them shits up.
Oh, fuck. We've got news.
Milk's gone bad.
Oh, super important breaking news, people. Hey, so GOG's game preservation project, which is fucking dope. They just released.
They just keep doing it. Like, I don't know how they're doing it.
The list of games is fucking gigantic too. Like I voted on like 7 last night. There was Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey, fucking Radiata Stories. They've got like everything on that motherfucker.
Radiata Story? What?
Yeah, from PS2.
That's wild.
It's awesome. But yeah, so Breath of Fire 4 is now on GOG. You can buy. It's the there was a PC version that was released back in 2000 whatever only in Europe and Japan. But boom, it's on PC. They've added quality of life fixes, made it look a little bit prettier. It's on PC. It's available, of course, DRM free because it's on GOG. Thank you, GOG. I love you.
Thank you, GOG. Thank you, GOG.
Doing GOG's work. And
I really hope that they can start like really flexing this preservation thing because like there's a couple of games I really wish they would bring to PC.
Shadow Hearts,
I mean, sure. Dude, fucking Condemned 2? Imagine getting Condemned 2 in 60 FPS now. Or just not running like trash. That game is really good. I mean, both of those Condemned games are cool games. By Monolith, the ones that did not
Xenoblade Monolith.
Not those guys.
Yeah.
I think they're called Monolith Soft.
Yeah.
But Monolith, the guys that did like Fear, they did the Condemned games.
Hell yeah.
It would be cool to get those on PC. So kill Kill.
It's probably up on their list. You got to go look.
Is it though?
Maybe. Anyway, though, yeah, Anbernic and RetroTink and Retroid and a few other companies that are based in China or manufactured in China, they're suspending pre-orders and shipments from obviously China to the U.S. because of the tariffs. Anbernic, at least, though, they have a warehouse in the U.S. that's very well stocked. So, like when they, I guess, like before the tariffs, they would ship a surplus of stuff from China to their warehouse in the U.S. and then you could ship from the U.S. to, of course, anywhere in the U.S. for faster shipping. But so you can still hopefully get shit from their U.S. warehouse. Other places, I don't think so, which sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. I am hoping to get a RetroTink this year, especially when that new one comes out. The one that's like not as expensive. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
They're
I
all
know,
expensive.
Like, the one.
There's a new RetroTink that's coming out. That it's like the RetroTink S or something. I don't know. I can't remember the exact name for it, but it is a little bit cheaper than the original, and it's
cool.
only missing like a couple of different features. Like it's not really missing that much. I mean, for myself, all I really want to do is have the ability to upscale things, all my retro stuff, because I'll run all of my retro stuff through that Tink, and then I'll upscale it to 4K, and then being able to add those sweet scan lines to everything. Even, dude, scan lines on Switch games is pretty nuts.
I'll take your word for it. It would just feel weird.
I've never tried that, yeah.
Sea of Stars, you put it in 720, upscale it to 4K.
Breath of the
I thought
Wild.
you were talking about like same.
No. Cyberpunk on fucking Switch, throw those scan lines on. That might make it look
that
better.
would fucking barely run. I feel like that game barely, like, it's just like, it's like, turn on the scan lines. It's just like barely going.
Yep.
It's cool though.
The news that I have is that did anybody take part in the Switch pre-orders?
I tried.
Anybody do that?
I tried.
I did. So, what a debacle. I mean, TLDR, these websites did not get better since the PS5 launch. They have not fucking fixed a thing. Like, nothing is different. The night before the actual like pre-order launch, I think Walmart went live at like midnight, and all of Walmart just burned to the ground. Like the whole site was fucked. The site was fucked. My buddy ended up getting one from that one. I was shit out of luck, didn't get anything. And then the next day, so I wake up the next day and I'm like, sweet, I'm gonna tune into all the other things. So Best Buy, we have a pharmacy chain out in Western Canada called London Drugs. They were also doing Switch pre-orders for some reason.
Drugstore?
Yeah, it's like they do like electronics and shit too. So they were doing it, you know, like Amazon. So here's the thing. I don't know if you caught this or not. Amazon was invite only. And the only way you could get an invite is if you had Prime.
Oh, fuck off.
So like at first I was like, oh, cool. Like that's a good way to like sort out like the bots and the scammers and shit. But then I was like, oh, wait, that's kind of scummy. Cause like then you're like, oh, I want to pre-order. Well, I guess I better pay for your service to do it.
Which is fucking $17 here in the US.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
like,
yeah.
Yeah, so
I didn't get
that was
shit, by the way. I have Amazon Prime. They didn't send me anything.
You would have to like go to
fucking Jeff. Gotcha. Fucking Bezos.
Fucking Jeff. And then Best Buy, well, actually GameStop, they were doing like in-store pre-orders and stuff too, but you would have to pay 50% down, non-refundable. So 50% down, non-refundable. I was like, yeah, okay. Best Buy was $10 down in store, refundable. That morning, Best Buy, like all these places, their sites were just burning to the ground. Like nothing was working right. So I was like, fuck this. I'm going to go to Best Buy. So I go to Best Buy. It opens at 10. I'm there at 9:30. Not really anybody around. Start seeing some people like heading towards like the doors. So I was like, okay, I better get up and get in line. So I'm in line. The dude comes, opens the door. He's like, "You guys all here for Switch 2 pre-orders?" We were like, "Yep." And he was like, "Yeah, we're not doing those." And we were like, what?" He's like, "Yeah, we're not doing in-store. It's just online only." We were like, "Since when?" He's like, "They like made the decision last night." We were like,
That's
"The
fucked.
fuck, dude?" And he's like, "Yeah, just go on the website." All of us, every single person in the line, were like getting our phones and be like, "Your site is fucked. Your site's fucked, dude." Like, and the guy's like, I'm just the manager here." And like, I thought this guy was gonna get like fucking like Black Friday trampled. Because like everybody was losing like everybody's like, "The fuck, dude?" And he's like, "Just go on the site. I swear to God, it works. I promise it works." It did. I ended up getting a pre-order on Best Buy, but it was like I got into a queue, and then that kicked me from my browser to the app, which I got into another queue, and it was a whole mess. But I got my Switch 2 pre-order.
That's what happened
But
to me.
What a debacle.
I stayed up until midnight. Like I was finishing watching a show anyway, so it's like, okay, whatever, might as well get my phone out, go on to Best Buy's website, and yeah, it was like waiting in line, and it had like the little circle waiting bullshit. And I kept tapping my phone to make sure it didn't fall asleep. Like every 15 seconds I tapped my phone, and after like 45 minutes I was like, I'll just look in the morning, man, this is stupid. And then yeah, lo and behold, in the morning it's all gone.
Bless you, children.
But
God bless you. I'm not doing that shit.
I know, it's so stressful. It's so stupid. I
Yep.
really wish they had this shit figured out.
I would like a Switch 2, but it sounds like it's going to be a really great console in like 3 years. Like I'm not in any particular hurry. Like I look at the library that I have on my current Switch, and I have probably like 300 games, I think, on that thing.
Oh yeah.
Of maybe, I think I've played like 20. So I'm like in no particular hurry to get an upgrade, so to speak. So.
And I'm sure once the Switch 2 comes out, they're going to start discounting a shit ton of I almost said regular
Maybe.
Switch, original Switch games.
Regular Switch, we're going back to
Maybe.
this.
Yeah,
Regular
maybe.
ass Nintendo.
It's true, maybe. And I think that's it. I don't have anything else in the brain. Do you, Gerry? Is that it?
Nope. Nothing's in my brain.
All right, news done. No more news. We're done. Last call for news.
It's over.
Now we're on to the draft. That's right. Hey, listeners, it's the draft extravaganza. We're just gonna draft launch titles from three specific systems that we picked. Holy Christ!
You got it, baby.
I got it. So here's the rules. We're just gonna take turns drafting games for each category. I don't know what the turn order is. Of course, Keith can go first. He's our guest, and Gerry, fuck it, you go first. I'll go last. I don't give a shit. But yeah, we'll each take turns drafting games for each category. Each category is made up by us. We'll get to those in a minute. Then we'll vote to determine which game we think best fits that category. At the end of the whole thing, whoever gets the most games voted to categories wins a sick prize. Like I made some cool prizes for us. I'll show them off at the end. Whoever gets second place gets an all right prize. Like it's still cool, but it's not as good as first place. And the last place gets nothing.
Not a goddamn thing.
Great.
Nothing
Looking
at
forward
all.
to it.
So here's our draft pool. So last week we each picked a console, and it kind of worked out really well. I think we kind of each picked one from a different generation, like the Dreamcast chosen by Keith. That was kind of like a bridge in between 5th and 6th gen, so whatever, who gives a shit. That's yeah. Gerry chose the GameCube. I chose the TurboGrafx-16. Those are the three consoles that we're picking launch titles from. That's the whole pool. And only one game per console per category, or only one console per category. So if we go to the first category, which is game you want to show your friends, if Keith picks a GameCube game for that category, GameCube is off limits for the rest of that category. Gerry and I can only choose between a game from the Dreamcast or the TurboGrafx-16. So basically, whoever goes last, like whoever goes first, can pick fucking anything. Whoever goes last, which is me, I'm fucked. I'm so fucked.
You did this to yourself.
That's fine. Fuck it. I do this to myself all the time. Self-sabotage. So here's the categories. Game you want to
Self-sabotage on porn.gov.
slash what the fuck is /christalive.gov.org.
That's for the DLC.
Oh shit, my bad. So yeah, here are the categories. Keith came up with 2 because he's our guest. He made game you want to show your friends and original IP. Gerry came up with Destined for a bargain bin at K-Mart, which is awesome. I wish I would have picked that one. Mine is just most likely to make you rage. But yeah, good shit.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Let's fucking do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
You want to start with them in order, or do you want to pick a?
No, I want to fucking let's get crazy town with it.
All right. Let's go with Gerry's first. Destined for a bargain bin at K-Mart.
All right.
Keith, go ahead and pick
I'm up
the
first.
first game.
Your game.
Yep.
Oh man, so now I'm like, do I pick a good game or do I pick a shitty game? Bargain bin. Oh man, let's see. I probably should have actually looked these over before coming on. But let's see. Let's talk it through here. Like, okay, looking at GameCube, which is thinner than I thought it would be.
I feel like a lot of these games pretty much ended up in a bargain bin like 2 months after the console's launch.
Like, I don't even like what the fuck is expendable for the Dreamcast. Like, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, dude.
We did a whole episode
started on
ranking the Dreamcast
Expendable.
launch titles, and yeah,
Expendable is some good shit if you have not played it.
Oh, wasn't that the top-down shooter?
No, it's
I'm pretty sure it's a top-down shooter.
Is it? Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Oh, yeah. No, actually, this game sucks. Yeah, I'm thinking of...
Just throw... Never mind.
I'm thinking of something else, and it's not that. I was thinking of that fucking... that Die Hard game that ended up getting turned into some other game. Like, I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, are you talking about
ridiculous.
Die Hard Arcade for the Saturn?
Die Hardcade.
Die Hardcade, yeah. Man, missed opportunity to call it that.
Right?
Shit. Okay, I guess I will pick people are gonna hate me for saying this. I'm gonna pick Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure, all right.
Because even though that's like a popular game, it definitely plays like a bargain bin game.
That is, I mean, I do like Sonic Adventure, but it
is kind of broken though.
Controls terribly.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a guest appearance by me if I didn't make fun of Sonic at some point. So there it is. You couldn't mark it off your bingo sheet.
Boom, there we go.
We need to get you and Thrak in a room together and we just debate, is Sonic good?
I feel like
we've
Thrak.
We've had talks about Shadow the Hedgehog plenty of times.
Matt Storm would also be disgusted with you.
Does Matt Storm?
I did an entire episode with him on Sonic Adventure, so he knows. You know Matt.
All right,
Gerald, you're next.
Huh?
TurboGrafx-16 or GameCube?
Well, I'm gonna throw this out here because this is an easy win for me. Fools, you've overlooked something. The biggest bargain bin games are always fucking sports games. All-Star Baseball 2002. Are you kidding me? That released as a bargain bin game. That's like that game is like the equivalent of like direct to video back in the day. Like, this game is direct to video, okay?
That's
like
true.
Directly to the fucking bargain bin.
Directly to the trash can.
Yes. All-Star Baseball, get the fuck out of here.
All right.
You're out of here. Wait, did they say that in baseball?
Yeah. Or 3 strikes you're out or something. 3 strikes you're out. I don't fucking know, dude.
I say that to my kids.
Batman : Vengeance doesn't even have any screenshots on this website.
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
That's like the anime version. That's the character action game.
Neon Genesis, Avon Batman or some shit. I guess I'm going with the old TG-16. Dude.
Yeah, you are.
Fucking my mind immediately wants to go to China Warrior.
I'm curious, yeah, because I was going to pick something from the TurboGrafx, but decided against it, so I'm curious.
You know what?
China Warrior?
That game sucks. Big sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. This one's for you, Keith. I'm going Keith Courage in Alpha Zones.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I was going to go for.
Wasn't that the pack-in for the TurboGrafx-16?
Was
Okay.
it? Honestly, I don't even know if I've ever played
It should not have been. It's
Yeah.
a horrible game.
All
There's
right.
a lot of TurboGrafx games that I've never played, or even like thrown on. I have them all in the mister. I should throw them on sometime.
Dude, you should. Like both
Don't-
Alien Crush and Devil's Crush are really fucking
Oh,
good.
I know those. I'm familiar with those.
Alpha Wolf is really good. Or no,
Never
Blood
heard of
Wolf. I forget what it's called.
It's so good you don't know what it's called.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't feel bad. Like nobody played any TurboGrafx games ever. So.
except for Retro Hangover Chris. He's like the only other person that ever knows what I'm talking about when I bring up TurboGrafx-16.
I covered like 8 games when I first started my podcast.
Oh,
That was
really?
like the first console I covered. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
those are lost
Nice.
to thanks to Spotify. Spotify ripped all those down.
Really?
Not available anymore.
Yeah, Spotify
Yeah.
sucks now, dude. They did that to Bar Silence Jameson, Unlockables Eric. They're doing it to a lot of people. I think Play Along Podcast also had some get fucked over. So listeners,
because of oh fuck.
listeners, if you're listening and you host a podcast on Spotify for podcasters or whatever, move that shit to a different host. Shit sucks.
That's your PSA.
Yeah.
And porn.gov. Porn.gov. Shit, I can't talk anymore.
All bricked up, can't talk about porn.gov.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Keith, we're
This episode has to be called Boners or Beetle Adventure Racing.
Beetle Boner
Boners.com.
Adventure Racing.
Boner Adventure Racing?
Boner. Oh fuck. That's
good. Oh my god. Put that on the box. Drove so fast I came.
It's on the back of the box. A review from Eurogamer. Turns so
John
sharp
Stamos.
I came.
A quote from John Stamos.
Oh yep. So Keith, you're our guest. Go ahead and pick the next category and then pick your game.
I will go with a game you want to show your friends.
Hmm.
And I'm going to go with a TurboGrafx game
Ooh.
called Dungeon Explorer.
Oh.
Great fucking
because that is
soundtrack.
a multiplayer game. It is
really?
literally what the game is called. It is a dungeon crawling game. Similar to Zelda. It's kind of ahead of its time for what it is. So
And
I
it's-
think
it's
back in the day,
multiplayer.
that's definitely one of those games where I'd be like, hey guys, I'm like the only kid with a TurboGrafx-16 in the tri-state area. Come on over and check this game out.
I remember seeing a video of when Lords of Thunder came out on TurboGrafx-16, and they
God.
had Tony Hawk out there like on the streets trying to shill it to people like, "Have you played Lords of Thunder on Turbo
What?
CD?" Yeah, just-
Tony Hawk.
yeah, he was out there shilling for it. He's trying to
Like before he had his own game.
yeah, that was way before that. Yeah, TurboGrafx-16 was like SNES and shit.
Wow. Tony
All
Hawk's origin story. Starts with
TurboGrafx.
Lords of Thunder.
Gerry.
Just give me a second, man. I'm looking. There's a lot of shit. I forgot that the Dreamcast had 43 fucking games on its launch day. But game you want to show your friends.
You could show him Blue Stinger just to piss him off. Watch me play through this single player game while you sit there and do nothing. Oh, and Dogs Talk's real funny.
For me, I'm a little bit torn. I feel like it would be like Luigi's Mansion is definitely one that I would like to show my friends, but I don't think I'm gonna go with that one because, again, like you said, it's a one player game. The day that the console comes out and you're like, I want to get my friend. I'm even thinking of like the Switch 2. You know, I'm gonna be like telling my friends like, come over and we're gonna play this new fucking Mario Kart. It's gonna be awesome.
Or here's another like perspective for the whole thing. What if you're like, what if your friend gets this one console? Like, especially back in the day with the console wars. Say your friend gets an Xbox and you're like, dude, I got a GameCube or whatever. Come check out this fucking game, and you slap on fucking Batman Vengeance or something that isn't on another console, just to show off. Basically, just showing off to your friends. There's another perspective for you.
I don't think that would be showing off. I think
Well,
that would
no,
be
that was just like
Batman Vengeance. Guys, come over. You're not going to believe this Batman game. And then they come
Aquaman
over,
on GameCube.
and then you lose all of your friends, and then you go to school the next day and get bullied mercilessly.
They put you in the corner.
This fucking guy invited us over to play Batman Vengeance.
On his purple baby console.
Yeah, it's fucking Square. We're gonna play the fucking Square.
See, here's the thing. I'm going with Dreamcast.
Wait, they're all squares. Okay, sorry.
Dreamcast on launch day. You know, I'm asking all of my friends to come over and play Power Stone.
You
There you
son
go.
of a bitch. Oh,
That's a good one.
oh,
that's
that's
a
such
good
a good one.
Yes.
I would totally come over for some Power
Because
Stone.
like Power Stone, even now, I'm like when I got my Dreamcast and I had it all set up and like got Power Stone going, and I had like my friends come over, I'm like, you guys, we got like you're gonna shit your pants. Like this is so good. It does not make sense that this came out so ahead of its time. Like I like, oh god, Power Stone's just such a good multiplayer game. And I mean, if you're listening to this and you haven't heard us rant about Power Stone before on like some of those retro rehab episodes and stuff,
where we cursed the name Capcom. We were like, remake Power Stone or whatever the fuck.
oh yeah, but yeah, like Power Stone is almost like it's like a top down Smash Bros in a way. Like it's one of those like it's a brawler. Lots of really cool power ups. It's such a good like game night game, like party game. Get your buddies together. And again, the Dreamcast had 4 inputs, 4 players. Like I miss that. I miss having a bunch of friends over, sitting on the couch, drinking pop, eating pizza, getting your greasy pizza fucking hands all over your brand new controllers. That's why a lot of those consoles look real haggard when you go get some of the used ones these days. Have you guys seen the state that some of these fucking consoles are in now? Like I had to deep clean. Like I didn't know how to deep clean a console until I bought that Dreamcast. Like it was
it really
insane. It was a little yellow, but it had like fucking like gunk in every crevice that I had to like take like I have like a kit for I don't know what the fuck you'd call it.
The VMU slot is like notorious for getting little
God. Yeah, I had to take
bits
apart
of gunk in its crevices.
The controllers completely, took apart the console completely, washed everything and like wiped everything down, had to like lay it out as like a fucking like a explosion went off, and it was just like all these pieces all over the place. Had to let them soak and stuff.
My Dreamcast controllers are pretty yellow. I'm not going through the busy work of restoring them.
Yeah,
they're just gonna.
It's like
they're clean. They're just gonna look gross. Like I've been smoking for 50 years straight.
I could take like the yellowness of a used console, like retro consoles, but like when you get that grime and shit from like dead skin and fucking Cheetos.
Oh fuck, I hate that, dude.
Greasy pepperoni
so
fingers.
Gross.
Yeah. Ugh. Gross.
Hey, try having a kid playing with your Switch handheld mode. You're gonna get that thing back, and it's gonna look like it was like dunked in chicken grease. And you're like, where the hell did all this? Where did this come from? Where are these greasy fingerprints? Like, holy crap!
Where'd all this slime come from? What the fuck?
Right.
Well, kids always have slime. Kids love slime. Whatever.
There's just human shit smeared across the screen.
I'm sure it's happened.
I was trying to play Mario Paint.
They're trying to access porn.gov on the Switch.
On the Switch?
Oh my god, on the fucking 3DS web browser. God, you had to go across both screens. Like, you're doing. Oh my god, that's
you watch 2 videos at once.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, no, this is such an easy one. I'm going Super Monkey Ball. Actually, I totally would have like. I remember going to a friend's house who had Super Monkey Ball 2 on GameCube, and we played the dog fighting mode like over and over and over, and bowling, monkey bowling. Holy shit, that is so fucking good. Super Monkey Ball.
Yep, Super Monkey Ball is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gerry, you get to pick the next one. Sorry, listeners, we're done with Destined for a Bargain Bin at K-Mart. We're done with game you want to show your friends. Now we're on to either original IP or most likely to make you rage. So, Gerry?
Let's go with Rage. Most likely to
Rage.
make you rage.
All right.
Rage games.
Let her rip, Keith. Let her rip.
Looking through these Dreamcast games, I'm directly looking at Blue Stinger.
Not gonna go with Pen Triathlon.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's a good game.
Oh my god. I remember doing our Dreamcast launch title tier list. And we were like, holy shit, this looks fucking sweet.
I know. We were like, what the fuck is this? By the end of it, we were like, this game though, like fuck Power Stone, fuck Soul Calibur, fuck Sonic. It's Pen Triathlon.
It's a racing game. Interesting. Okay.
Sort of, yeah.
Well, what will make me rage? I already got Sonic Adventure on my list.
Tarzan Untamed. I don't know.
I mean, I know immediately my picks for this, and I hope that you don't take them, because there's a couple here that I know, like, I have thrown controllers around because of them.
Like the Legendary Axe. Like, I hate that game. I know people like that. I don't know if it would make me rage.
Is it a tough game, or is it just like not a good game?
Yeah, it's got like that old school enemies pop out of nowhere type of bullshit. And also like your main attack, you have to charge it. And once you use it,
The fuck?
you have to wait for the bar to refill before you can use it again.
You can't
Well,
attack normally. You have to do charge attacks.
you can attack normally, but it's not going to do any damage.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
It's just
It's,
for looks.
I think I'm going to go with NFL Blitz 2000. Just because I remember back in the day, I'm a pretty competitive person. So when I was playing that with friends, I would often get thrown into fits because my friends would be kicking my ass. It's also just genuinely a really good game. So, no shade to NFL Blitz. I'm bad at it. And I think just from past experience, that is the one that made me rage. So
Which console was that taken from?
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, yeah.
Okay. All right, I got mine.
What it is.
The other game that I was gonna pick was gonna be on Dreamcast, but I was flip flopping anyways. But on the GameCube, Crazy Motherfucking Taxi, I have thrown my controller. It has a sense of stress and urgency that's
Yeah.
like immediate. Also, fuck things with timers. I hate that shit. Even though Crazy Taxi's good, but like anytime I see like numbers counting down, I'm like, nope, don't want any of this anxiety in my life. And I'm pretty sure that's like the root of my anxiety stems from like childhood things with countdowns.
Yeah, like
Arcade
Mario.
games.
Fuck, man.
Or Sonic about to drown. Try that at one time.
Oh yeah, that
Boom,
fucking
boom, 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 boom. Like I'm like jumping up and down like a kid, like just out of his mind, just being like, no,
Sonic, no.
and then he makes that gross like, like it's just like that. Him drown. You watch Sonic drown. At least in Mario, he would just like be swimming.
And then he'd go limp. He'd go like
Well, the Mario
ragdoll.
64 drowning was so unnecessarily visceral. Just him being like struggling and like underwater, just like holding his face and then just doing like a dead man's float. And it's
all
like,
the while you hear
what
like
the fuck?
you hear dire docks, like some of the chillest
Do,
fucking
do, do,
music
do.
ever.
Yeah. Meanwhile, that's a really fucked up thing to have to go through, is having like that sweet chill dire docks, like just soaking that in like a fucking Kenny G saxophone solo, and you're just like, oh god, this is so good. And then you got to go through that shit. Like, I wasn't ready for that at fucking 8 or 9 years old or whatever I was. I wasn't able to cope with watching. It'd be like watching fucking Mickey Mouse drown as like a child.
I'm sure there's a video like that out there somewhere. Mickey Mouse getting fucking brutally murdered or something. By the way, I'm going with China Warrior because that game sucks ass.
Does it?
I was choosing between China Warrior or R-Type. So first of all, China Warrior is a side-scrolling beat 'em up, but like there's butterflies that fly at you, and you have to try to like hit them in the air. But
Come, my lady.
your
Come,
jump is
come, my
like
lady.
super fucking quick, so you have to time that shit just right. And it's yeah, it sucks. I almost chose R-Type, but at least R-Type you can memorize the patterns. I don't think there's any kind of pattern in China Warrior, but yeah.
Are you some kind of a savant, remembering all the patterns are R-Type? R-Type is fuck, dude.
Yeah, but you can.
When was the last time you threw on R-Type?
Like, I think I talked about this maybe a month or so ago. I was trying to play the original R-Type. They had, what is it, R-Types on the PS1 that has like a redone version of R-Type, and then R-Type 2, and I was playing those, and
There's too many versions of that game.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's a lot of R-Type.
Yeah. I'm bad at shooters, so like I wouldn't even bother playing that game. So
I had to throw on like save states, cause like fucking, I guess like back in the day, like it was all right to have games make you start over when you completely die and run out of lives, but like nowadays I don't have time for that shit. I'm gonna throw on a save state right as soon as I start a stage, and if I die, reload, start back at the start of the stage at least.
Yep, that's the way. That is the way.
We are down to our final category, original IP. But before, should we take an ad break before we get to this last one, or do you want to take an ad break before we count
Let's do the ad break now. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll be right back. How about how often do you guys need sand right now, right then and there? How often do you guys require?
Almost always.
yeah, I can't think of a time that I don't need sand.
Oh, this is perfect for you then. Introducing Sand on Demand. It's a new mobile phone app that you can download. The app's free. There's no, well, I mean, I guess there would be a subscription for it, but yeah, you download the app, and the app is just a big button that just says sand, and you push that button, and then bam, someone will come to your house within 24 to 48 hours. There'll always be a man named Craig, fucking Craig. He'll come to your house, just dump sand right on your front lawn,
Is
and
this
be
still
like,
Craig? Is Craig? Is this his new business? He was doing the taxidermy parties.
yeah, he's doing this on the side. This is the
So
side
he's doing this
thing.
on the side now. Okay,
Yeah, so every time
cool.
he gets out of his truck to deliver sand, like just a bunch of taxidermy animals follow. Like, oh fuck, my possum, my party possum. But yeah, so Craig,
I mean, like I've heard of the good work that Craig is doing. I mean, I would like
bless his
to
heart.
tell people that if you use the promo code, which Aaron will give you in a second here, if you use the promo code, Craig's going to show up. I mean, don't just think of it as like, oh, I wish I had some sand from my child's sandbox. Fuck that. Like, you're at a funeral? Dude, what's better than a couple of bags of sand just thrown all over a fucking congregation and just like,
Or at a
we
wedding.
got fucking sand! We got
Instead of-
sand!
instead of
There's
throwing
fucking
rice at a
sand
wedding, you're
everywhere!
throwing sand everywhere?
Yeah, Graham's dead in the fucking casket, and you just fill that shit full of sand. People are going up and like kissing her on the forehead and shit. And it's like, that's disgusting. Just throw some sand in that bitch. Just, yep, sandblast. Sandblast dead Graham.
Grandma's corpse. Oh man, yeah.
Craig would be happy to come over and sandblast grandma.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, so you push the sand button, and you can put in a special note if you want to, as to where Craig needs to bring this shit. Otherwise, if you don't give him a note, he'll just dump sand onto your front lawn, like no bag, just taking sand out of his pockets, or like just cutting the bag open with his.
And don't
cool
be
pocket
alarmed
knife.
too. Like he like, let me paint a picture of this guy. For sure, smoking. Won't put it out.
Yep.
Like, he's gonna smoke in your house. If he has to come in your house, he's gonna smoke in your house. It's just part of the deal. You just leave it alone. It's not even it's not that big of a deal that he's constantly smoking.
He might ash on your floor, but you can just vacuum it up or rub
His belt definitely does not hold his pants up. His pants are too big, and he's always showing off a little bit of Craig crack. Like it's just hanging out. But like he's also just throwing a pinch, like he's doing a salt bay on his own crack, down his back and into his own crack, and just being like, oh, a little sand in my crack. In my Craig crack.
Craig's crack. Hey, Keith, what are your favorite parts of Sand on Demand? What you gonna get any good reviews or shit?
Oh, well, I heard that after Milwaukee Brewers owner Mark Anastasio got caught stealing billions of dollars worth of sand, that he quickly switched to Sand on Demand to, beat the allegations and everything. So really good to help out, like, when you need to build your own private beach home. So
out of sand?
100%.
Yeah. Well, yeah, these billionaires have sand castles, right? That's what they do.
I would. 100% ethically sourced sand. He's just Craig going to like a beach and he's like looking both ways and he like slowly reaches down and like grabs a handful, puts it in like a Ziploc in his pocket. He's like off to the next beach, and then he goes to the next one and pockets.
Where do you
more
think
sand.
Dale got that pocket sand? It came from Craig. God damn it.
Right. I was waiting for
it
somebody to
had
bring up
to
the
have.
pocket sand.
Pocket sand. Shasha. Yeah, Craig does the same thing, only when he comes and he's like, hey, fucking sand in my pocket. Ba-ba! And then takes a real long drag of that cigarette.
He stands there for way too long. Whenever he's threatened, verbally, or not verbally.
That's like verbally, but in a vertical position.
There we go. Yeah, whenever he's
Perfectly.
being threatened, his immediate reaction is to throw sand in your face and then stand there for way too long, smoking an entire cigarette.
Did you like that? Was it good for you?
Oh, I can't see anything. Oh my fucking god! Like,
Just relax. Just relax. Let the sand do its thing.
wash it out. I only have mouthwash. Wash it out. Oh boy, yeah, that's Sand on Demand.
If you're
That's
poor,
it.
you can eat the sand.
True. Oh wait, the subscription price, it's $42 a month, but hear me out. That's sand literally anytime you need it.
Think how much you
24.
could feed your family.
Or you could build your own
Aaron's
beach.
broken.
I am broken. I'm fucking destitute. I have nothing except Sand on Demand.
Show me your sand.
You need
What's the promo code?
Oh,
Did Craig tell us?
He sure did. So you have to use this special link. It's sand.sex.gov/Christ alive, but on a beach /42069XXX Craig. And and then you have to use the code, which is just sand, but the S is a $. And then boom, yeah, you get a discount, and you get 1 month discount. It's only like 10%, but it's a discount.
If you go on to the website, the website is just a blank website with a bunch of like really old website like GIFs flashing and shit, and it has like the stars background that flickers.
Ooh.
And it's just a giant picture that rotates of Craig's phone number. And if you call Craig, he will he'll tell you got to go through the app. Stop calling my number. And it's like, well, that's the only thing that's on the website. And he's like,
just
but
like Best Buy. He's the Best Buy of sand.
but if you text a picture of your own crack filled with sand,
Oh, no.
he'll give you a discount. There's a double
no.
You can do double discount. Okay,
Double dick
you use the
discount.
promo code at the cart, but you go to his website. Don't call him though, for fuck's sakes. You don't call him. You text him, picture of sand in your crack. That's how you get the additional 1.6% off.
Oh, man, he's really damn. Okay, how long is that 1.6 discount good for? Is that just the first month or
Today.
2 months?
It's for today.
Oh, just this very day. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Actually, so yeah, by the time this comes out, it's not going to be. You know what? Fuck it. Send
It's
Craig,
on demand though. So
Send Craig your cracks. Cracks for Craig.
Hashtag cracks for Craig. Holy shit, Keith! Is there anything else you wanna tell us about Sand on Demand or?
No.
It's
Sorry, you
good,
caught me
right?
off guard. I was doing. I was asking Chat Chat GPT about Sand on Demand, and they said they cannot provide explicit or suggestive things. So I don't know what that means.
You can get more information at porn.gov.
Exactly. Don't let the URL fool you. It's actually all about sand. Using sand in like sexual manners. Anyway, thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, Cracks, for sponsoring this episode.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. And the Taco John.
We're back.
Yeah.
All right. So last but not least, original IP. Keith, you have the floor.
Well, does Mortal Kombat count? Because it's a sequel, but technically...
That could be.
So.
That's the new IP. It's Mortal Kombat. It's not Mortal Kombat. It's not related. It's Mortal Kombat Gold.
Gold. Yeah. There was never another Mortal Kombat Gold.
Mortal Kombat Sand.
Dude, sand.
Was there a sand level in there? No, I think Mortal Kombat 3 had the sand level.
3, yeah, where you can hit them and you could see like Cyrax like drowning in the quicksand in the background.
Yeah, you don't want to get sand in your cyborgs.
No.
Oh,
Keep
no,
the
you
sand
don't.
out of there.
Cyborg Sand.
Sandy Cyborg.
No, like
Sandborg.
stuff. I mean, if you're looking for original IPs, Expendable would be one.
Flag
same
to Flag.
Hydro Thunder.
I think I'm eyeing up because I don't have a GameCube game on my list yet. I'm gonna go with the Luigi's Mansion.
Ooh. By the way,
Fuck.
Luigi's
That's, like,
Mansion
the best.
is my favorite fucking launch title ever made. It's such a good game.
I hated that game when I first got it.
Same.
Only because I was like really I was really salty about. I was really sandy too about not having a Mario game with the GameCube that I bought.
Right.
But once I started playing Luigi's Mansion, I'm like, this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly what I wanted. I didn't ask for this, but I like it. So yeah, it was a
Resident
cool little
Evil
game.
Luigi.
Yeah. Sucking up those ghosts, sucking on some ghosts.
Yeah,
Suck
some
on
ghosts.
these ghosts.
Jerry.
And all the ectoplasm.
Oh, I got ectoplasm all over myself.
Suck me till I plasm. That's just like a smoker voice ghost.
Oh. I don't know why I pictured Slimer saying that.
Oh, yeah, he totally would say that. He's got a big old cigarette going.
You ever see somebody that looks like Slimer?
Always at truck stops.
I've seen I've seen people that looked like Slimer, and I'm like, you could do better with yourself.
You could do better.
You could probably fix yourself up a little better than that.
Well, if Slimer is a ghost, then it's weird to assume that in life that's kind of what he looked like, right? Or is Slimer a demon?
about that.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What did he do in his real life that he was always so slimy?
Well, he didn't have legs.
True. Maybe he was a snail. I don't know.
Don't know.
Jerry Picking.
He's a real weird dude. Original IP. Good God Almighty! I guess I'm gonna have to go with Alien Crush.
Nice.
Good.
Yep.
Fucking.
That's a good
On
one.
the TurboGrafx-16. Alien Crush. If you don't know what that is, it's demonic pinball, similar to Devil's Crush, which came afterwards. But Alien Crush was the first one, and it looked like Alien, like H.R. Giger Alien stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was like horrific looking, and it was pinball. It was crazy.
And they had
bosses and shit.
They had another one that was Japan only on, I think, Super Nintendo called
Japonly.
Called Japonly. That should be the new term for Japan only. Japonly. But yeah, they had Jockey's Crush, and it was like Japanese, like folklore based. That's pretty good too. But
yeah.
Let's see. So Dreamcast,
Insanely good, like pixel artwork on those games.
Yes.
Oh
yep.
man,
They did.
You want to talk about some scan lines, baby?
Oh
Some
yeah.
scan lines on some Devil's Crush or Alien Crush.
All those old consoles. I was telling Aaron, I can't play those games anymore without scan lines. That's part of the reason why, like, Yeah, Nintendo Switch Online is good. I like that. I like that they're doing that thing, even though I feel like it could be a little better. But like, man, just add scan lines to everything. Allow me to do proper scan lines with like an integer scale.
Mm.
I'm
Aaron, did you pick yet? I'm talking so that you could pick, motherfucker. Do it.
I'm picking, but I want to
Pick it.
So I know I'm going to pick Soul Calibur, even though I know Soul Edge came before it, but I'm sure nobody has played Soul
Nobody
Edge,
knows
so I'm
that.
picking.
That game doesn't exist.
Okay. Thank you, Keith. Thank you.
Soul Calibur. I'll allow it.
Well, that's it. That's all of our picks for each category. So now we're on to the second stage. We're gonna all vote to decide which game forever wins that category until the end of time. We're gonna start off with game you want to show your friends. So Keith picked Dungeon Explorer, Gerry picked Power Stone, and Aaron, that sandy bitch, picked Super Monkey Ball.
Get your friends over and show them your Super Monkey Ball.
Show them your sandy crack. All right, boys, how we voting? Who?
What do you mean? How are we voting? I'm voting
How
for
are we
my own
voting?
shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for my shit too. Like, what are you
Oh
talking
god
about?
damn it! So it's all down to me.
What do you mean?
Well, we each pick for like which pick or like which game we think best fits that category. So I guess we. Maybe we should think
I
of a
did
better
that
way
already.
to do this.
Yeah,
I
we
did that when I
are. We
picked
did
it.
We
this.
need to pick one to represent that category.
I pick my own game for every single category.
How about this? What if we go through like Metacritic scores or something, and the highest one wins? Should we do that?
Does anything on the TurboGrafx-16 have a Metacritic score?
Maybe not, but we'll see.
Okay, so Dungeon Explorer has 65%.
All
So
right,
65%. Power Stone has 74%.
Okay.
It's lower than I thought, but okay.
Super Monkey
And
Ball 1
Super
on
Monkey
GameCube. Has to be the GameCube.
Ball. Super Monkey Ball.
Super Monkey Ball.
75.
Whoa.
Aaron slides in for the
Whoa.
fucking win. You piece of shit. You piece of shit with your fucking monkey balls. You know it's not as
Fuck
good as
yeah.
Power Stone. You fucker. You know it's not as good as Power Stone.
Fuck you, I win. Next one is original IP. First up,
All right.
Luigi's Mansion.
I have a feeling Aaron's gonna get this one too.
I don't know,
This
man.
bitch.
This is. I feel like we all.
Luigi's
picked good ones.
Mansion.
Yes,
80%.
80. Okay, that's gonna be kind of hard to beat. I feel like Alien Crush.
Alien Crush.
Alien Crotch.
Oh, 69%, dude.
Porn.gov.
Oh fuck, Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur. Come on. Soul Calibur 1. 84%. You
I knew it.
Oh
fuck.
yes.
God damn it. All right.
Next up, most likely to make you rage. We have NFL Blitz 2000.
Oh, Jerry's got this. He's got this one in the bag, man.
Oh yeah,
Crazy Taxi.
We picked
Uh,
pretty poopy ones.
80% for NFL Blitz 2000.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
maybe not.
Uh-oh.
Crazy
Uh-oh.
Taxi
I am in
On
danger,
GameCube.
I think. Crazy Taxi.
On the cube.
Crazy Taxi.
You got 5 crazy minutes.
72%.
What? Whoa.
Okay, I think Keith. Keith, if you don't win this,
China
I'll be
That's
super
surprising.
surprised.
Is there any point of even looking up China?
I don't
Warrior?
think so. It's
This
a
is-
piece
I'm
of
doing
shit.
it anyways. Shut the fuck up. 28%. 28% for China Warrior.
Oh,
That's-
Fuck.
that sounds about right. Wait,
All right.
hang on. I want to just see something for a second. China Warrior. I want to see what the retire rate is on this. Oh, it's not as high as I thought. Okay. Last the last
Last category. Destined for a bargain bin at K-Mart, RIP K-Mart. Sonic Adventure is the first one.
Sonic Adventure has 76%.
Starting high. All-Star Baseball
All-Star
2002.
Baseball.
This is a wild card,
2002. 32%.
Oh no!
I don't have high hopes for mine. Keith Courage and Alpha Zones.
Yeah, you might have like the worst scoring games on this entire list.
60%.
What?
Holy shit. Okay. Well, Keith wins that one. Okay. Okay. So
Well, now what? It's
Now it's
tiebreaker.
tied. I am going to get you each to pick one game from the remaining games from each console that you picked. So, Keith, for you, it's going to be the Dreamcast. And Aaron, it's going to be you. I'm not going to tell you what I'm judging this on, but you're going to pick one game, and
Shit.
then I'm going to give you the category.
R-Type. I only have
shit.
5 games left.
God damn.
Keith, you've got Arrow Wings, Air Force Delta, Blue Stinger,
Yeah.
Hydro Thunder. Holy shit.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the House of the Dead 2.
The category is launch title most likely to get a remake. I feel like Keith probably wins this.
I feel like, yeah. R-Type has already been
R-Type's
remade.
already been, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Keith wins. Keith wins.
Keith wins.
Okay, great.
Woohoo! All right. I'm
Yeah.
going to give out the prizes.
Sweet. Fun inside story, inside baseball. I made up that in a way that Keith would win because I'm not letting Aaron win this thing with a guest here. Like, we're going to let fucking Keith win, okay? That was literally all for nothing.
I mean, R-Type literally has like 7 remakes, so like he
I know.
should have just won by default.
So, yeah. So Keith wins. Keith,
Yes.
our guest, he wins.
Thank
Hell
you.
yeah.
Aaron, eat
open up
dog
a-
shit.
Do I- When should
I
I?
will.
When should I expect? When should I expect my free package of sand?
Oh, I
no,
mean,
we're not.
whenever you
that's-
pay the $42 subscription.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay.
That's not the prize.
Never mind.
We're
I'm gonna.
Keith, we're not fucking made of money, dude. Okay?
We're not made of sand. If you boys open up the group chat and Discord, I'm gonna send out the prizes there. You know what?
No, I'm not
Jerry,
doing that.
you can still have second prize. I'm gonna
I
be
don't
real
want it.
generous. Yeah, you do. You're gonna want it. I promise.
If this is a dick pic, I swear to God.
It's not. I promise. Hold on.
It's gonna be boners.org.
Boners.gov.
Boner Adventure Racing.
All right,
Still-
Keith. Here's first prize.
I'm ready.
I
Oh,
made this
hell
with my
yeah.
own 2 hands.
You made
is-
this?
Yeah,
So-
dude.
This is great.
It's the waifu cup.
Okay. What I'm let me describe what I'm seeing here. I am seeing a giant golden cup that has a heart on it and a bunch of waifus.
All
I-
pulled off of Google. I just Googled waifus and then
I don't
right
see
click save
I don't
image
see
as.
not
Yeah.
one fucking waifu on this that I would J my D to. Not one.
Not one.
Not
Oh
one.
man. Hold on, let me take a closer look.
And you know what, Keith? This is your prize. You do with it as you wish. You can send it off onto social media. Be like, hey guys, I won this in a very cool and fair competition.
Oh, I'm already on it.
This is my prize.
All right. Here is second place. Hold on, it's uploading. Here you go, Jerry. This is for you.
A Sundance.
No, it's a Toyota Corolla. You win
It's
a
a
J.
Corolla?
Nice.
You
Oh, God,
you
so
won a
great.
Toyota Corolla. Yeah, a JPEG of one, but it's a Toyota Corolla nonetheless.
I really wish it was a GIF, but oh well. I'll
Well-
take what I can get.
We'll have to do a part 2 to this with different consoles and what next time we should all put a prize into the prize pool and then we'll just like draw for prizes or something next time or like we pick who gets what. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, well,
Keith changed his fucking profile photo on Discord to the waifu cup.
I'm proud of the waifu cup. I've earned this shit.
Yeah, goddamn
On
right
accident.
you have.
Fuck yeah. Look at
On
that.
accident.
That's awesome.
I stumbled into the waifu cup. The waifu cup chose me.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. You didn't choose the waifu cup; it chose you.
Sweet. Well,
Oh, this has
that
been
was
awesome.
that was a lot of fun. That was really good.
Yep.
Unfortunately, now is the saddest time. It's the saddest. What time is it? What time is it? Hit it.
Random recommended games.
You know what time it is? Saddest part. Most generous lovers over here. We always leave you with something. A random recommended game. And today I would like to give Keith the floor
Sure.
as the guest to recommend us something.
Well, we've been talking about shooters a lot. Well, not a lot, but we brought up R-Type plenty of times. And earlier in the episode, Aaron was talking about good old games, bringing back old video games and what's the word I'm looking for? Not documenting them, but
Preserving them
preserving them. Yeah.
like a jar of marmalade.
Yep. In formaldehyde.
And I was gonna bust my nut talking about this
Okay.
game. I was talking about this game when we were talking about the news, but I saved it. I edged the entire podcast to talk about this.
Here comes the
Booze,
cum.
if you will.
And it's apropos for
Sorry, Keith. Sorry, go ahead.
no, it's apropos for the video game that I'm choosing. It's a game called Steam Hearts, which is basically a pornographic shooter for the PC 88. I played the Sega Saturn
Holy
version
shit.
specifically,
Oh my god.
and it just recently got a Steam release, but
What?
it's all edited.
Oh.
So
What?
it's like okay, so this game that only was Japan only, also on the Saturn, so like nobody had any of those. So it's like kind of a rare release, and then you put it out on Steam, but it's like heavily edited, and it's weird because like the actual game isn't like crazy pornographic. Like you see some cleavage and stuff, but that's kind of it.
I mean, the picture I'm looking at right now. Whoops. Nope, that's not.
Yeah. Are you on porn.gov right now? Checking it out.
It's got its own category on porn.gov.
No. But what the? Why can't
It's really not that bad. Especially compared to 2025 standards where
I see a tit and someone with their hands shoved down another person's pants, giving them a good old fashioned flick. That's what I'm seeing.
it's not as terrible as it.
I mean, there's nothing terrible about it.
To be no.
Anyway, I'm into it. I'm probably gonna play this game as soon as we hang up this call.
but like pornography aside, it's a really good shooter. Like it is a gorgeous fucking game, man. Like it looks so good. It runs really smooth. And as somebody like I'm terrible at, like I mentioned earlier, I'm terrible at shooters. Really forgiving as far as the continues go, because I think they want you to experience the
They want you to
plot.
come.
Those
Yeah.
sick tits.
they want you to get there.
And I obviously played the Japanese version, so I had no idea what anybody was saying at any given time. I was just like, yeah, okay, this is this is certainly happening right now. I guess I'm gonna go shoot stuff now. And it definitely lets you shoot, if you know what I mean. So that's my recommendation. It's a really cool fucking Sega Saturn game.
God damn it.
You heard it here
You win.
first, folks.
You won, Keith. You won random recommended cup. I didn't make a prize for that, but that was good. Fuck, I wish I'd recommended a hentai game.
Make me another waifu cup.
Oh my god, we should just do an episode with hentai. We should just fucking do it and get it over with.
We should fucking do it, dude.
top hentai games in 2025.
Am I going to be your guest again? Because, well, I don't want to corner myself, but
Whatever you're into.
Novel console Chris, he knows a lot.
Chris
of
loves those
Oh
games.
yeah.
We were talking about Steam Hearts actually when I was playing it. So.
He recommended one on our anti-game of the year one time, which the format of this episode is basically what anti-game of the year was,
but with way more Knave and Thrak.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember Chris talking about Cookie Cutter, which
I
is
think that is what it was
very
called.
sexual. It's very sexual.
It's like a
But
Metroidvania.
It's a Metroidvania, yeah, and it's like super gory and shit. It's a good game. Threw it on.
Let's go in reverse order. I'm going to talk about Nubby's Number Factory.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Dude, I don't know what it is with these like pachinko deck building roguelikes, but I fucking love them, man. I'm a sucker for deck builders. And ever since these fucking pachinko deck builders came out, I've been like just put it in, put that fucking needle in me, man. I want it now. And Nubby's Number Factory has this like weird, like the art style is really hard for me to explain. It's like an almost like early internet MySpace kind of look to it, where everything is like, it's got like the same 2 frames repeated over and over, and it's got like a Windows 98-esque kind of art style kind of thing. And so yeah, it's just like there's this little ball named Nubby. That's your ball that you'll just shoot at little pegs, and every time you hit a peg, depending on what items you have collected throughout your run, it'll trigger certain effects. And the items are stupid. Like one is called Pants, and it's just a pair of legs that walk. There's one called Poop Butt, and it's just another I almost said Gubby. It's another Nubby, but with feet. And the items are all wacky and insane, and you can break the game pretty fucking easily too if you just pick shit that you think synergizes really well together. And you'll see the ball like bouncing back and forth like faster than you can fucking comprehend, and you're racking up points, and you're like, oh, big money. There's like a certain amount of points that you have to get each round in order to win. And yeah, it's really fucking fun. There's different characters you can pick for your supervisor, which gives you different abilities, and yeah, shit's fun. Nubby's Number Factory. It's pretty fucking cheap on Steam, so go buy it.
Yeah, deck builders, pretty hit or miss with me. I can't, I don't know. Something about card games. Just, I don't know. Like Balatro. Have you played Balatro?
Oh, yeah.
I know it's a probably completely different setup, but man, I don't like RNG. I feel like I had no fucking power in that game to do what I wanted to do.
I get that shit. I have that, like, I'm probably the only person in the world. I haven't beaten Slay the Spire with, I think at all. Like every time I get really close to beating the final boss with any character, I always get like the shittiest fucking hand, and I die and have to start all over. And it's like, fuck, this game is so good, but also fuck.
That's one of those games that I like want to try because I hear like such good things about it, and then I'm just like, I don't know, am I going to be wasting my money on this? Am I even going to like it?
It's on sale a lot. I mean, I think you can get it on your phone as well too.
I wish I had the confidence to get it.
If you have an Android, download Google Opinion Rewards, and every now and again you can do surveys for like 10 cents to $1, and then just save that shit up, buy some cheap mobile games. Take you like maybe a month, and you'll have like $5 racked up. It's pretty sweet.
That sounds like an awful idea.
It's awesome. I do it all the time. Now it's your turn.
Hey, so I was gonna recommend. I'll tell you what I was gonna recommend at first. I was gonna recommend because I can't stop fucking playing it, man. I can't stop fucking playing Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, TCG Pocket. I can't stop playing it.
Yep.
I didn't know how to play the Pokemon card game like 4 weeks ago, and now I'm like obsessed with every day getting that notification like, you can open a booster pack now, and I'm like, yes, give me dopamine. And then I flick through because now I have like 1,000 cards, and I'm just flicking through being like, have it. This is fucking bullshit, but I sign up for it every single day. That said, I don't really want to recommend that one because like I don't know, something about it just doesn't really feel like a good recommendation because I don't think it would be for everybody. That said, I cannot believe how insane Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is.
It's so good.
If you are a fan of, I'm gonna throw out some boxes here, and if this checks any one of those boxes, you need to run and play this game. You need to sprint to your console,
like the guy
computer,
from the monkey or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
You need to sprint like a thrust forward.
You're heavily panting once you get to your Xbox. You're like,
so this game, do you like timed hits in your RPGs? Do you like a fucking world map? Like an old school world map?
Oh yeah, give me that shit right at the bottom corner of the screen.
Do you like a very dark, fucked up story that has amazing character building?
yes.
This game
make me
grabs
feel
you
things.
by the fucking balls. The set, like within 15 minutes, it's got your attention.
Probably not
And
even
you're
that.
like, holy shit. Like, yeah, within 15 minutes. And like, dude, the thing about this too is it has that classic RPG feel to it. Like, it does the thing where like within 5 minutes, it's like, oh, we're going to show you a battle. Like right off the hop, it's like, oh, sweet. I get to experience a battle like real quick. And then it just thrusts you into this chaos. And like, I had my eye on this game for a while. Like when this got announced, I was like, oh shit, this looks fucking crazy. Because we don't get a lot of turn-based games. Right? Like they're not as common as like an action RPG these days. Like, yeah, you get your personas and you get like
Dragon Quest
and stuff like that, which is great. And I love it. I love to see like these turn-based games. But what's blowing my mind about this game is how goddamn good it is. Like the combat is fantastic. It looks great. It plays well. It's well optimized. And it's by a team of 30 fucking people.
Really?
30 fucking people made
Holy
this game.
Shit.
And it is way better than like, I mean, I liked Metaphor ReFantasio. I liked it. Not nearly as much as I like this game already within the first like couple of hours.
And it's probably
Already.
like a fraction of the playtime too, from what I've read.
Yeah, I think it's like a 30-hour game. It's kind of settling in there, like in that comfort, like the comfort zone for an RPG. Like it's not crazy long. Like it's not going to be like a 60, 70-hour game, which I think Metaphor took me like over 100 hours to finish, which was wild. And that's the thing. Like I don't like. It's funny. I've been playing a lot of RPGs. Like I beat 2 Pokemon games this year so far, but again, they're that sweet spot. They're like 25 to 30 hours. That's perfect. I love that. I don't need RPGs to be fucking 90 to 200 hours. And this game's combat keeps you so engaged. There's so many layers to the combat. I mean, if you like those Mario and Luigi games, like it's got all that shit. It's got like when you get attacked, you can either dodge out of the way if you time it right. You can parry every single attack. And it takes some time to like actually get the parry down right for a lot of these enemies and bosses and shit. It's got a gun mechanic where like you can
Is this turn-based or is it action?
It's turn-based.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then like you can do like jump dodges and then counter if you jump and then hit the attack, like an attack button in the air while you're jumping. It's got so much engagement in the combat itself. I would recommend anybody that's just looking to get a really cool new story and get just sucked into like a new world that it's a brand new IP. This isn't some like new game in a series of other games. I cannot like this right now will be my hardest fucking recommendation for this year so far. Like if I had to take away all of my other recommendations just for this one, this would be the one. Go play this.
And it is fucking awesome. This game was not on my fucking radar at all
Same.
until Gerry recommended it. two other people recommended it to me, and I was like, okay, fucking fine, I'll play it. And then just like Friday night, I put it on per Gerry's immediate recommendation, and I was like, oh, I was live texting him shit that happened. I was like, dude, like right as soon as they get off, I'm not gonna say anything, but
Don't spoil too much.
yeah, but I really love how the characters, like, yeah, they play totally different from each other. Like the main dude, he's got like a sword and a gun, and his moves are really sweet. The skills you can learn with him are really cool. And then there's I forget what the second person you get, the chick's name. She can get it, by the way.
Luna.
She's pretty hot.
Or Loon.
Loon, yeah.
Luna, Luna.
Her and her like cool spells. And yeah, there's a shit ton of layers to the combat. You could just attack and dodge and be fine with that, but you can get crits on enemies and do an almost like topple kind of effect like in Xenoblade.
Yeah, I like how they have like each one of the characters. You haven't gotten the third character yet, right?
No, not yet.
So each one of the characters have like their own kind of thing going on. Like the main dude, Gustav, his attacks can build a charge.
Yeah.
And then like the more this is charged up, the stronger attacks that use that charge are going to be. So you almost want to like layer different attacks to complement, because like you'll fill gauges with certain attacks that will give perks to other ones. So like the second character that you get, she's more of like a magic user, and like using one spell will add, like you use that a few times and you like add up these little orbs, and then you consume those orbs to power up another attack more. The third character, Aaron, that I just got this morning while I was playing, has stance changes.
Oh, that's
so, like,
fucking cool.
Yeah, so she will attack, like, a normal attack will put her in, like, defensive stance, and then there's, like, an offensive stance where it's, like, 50% more damage, but 50% more damage taken. And then there's, like, another tier where it's, like, 75% more damage or something like that. Like, and then after you use each one of those attacks, it will put her into that stance.
Oh my god.
So like you're layering them on top of each other. Like, I can't believe how good the combat is in this game. Like I really cannot get over how good it is.
And the fucking skill trees let you kind of further tinker with how well your party synergizes together. Like you can fine tune them to be like when because I think what's her face, the second character, she can when she does an attack, she can light an enemy on fire, and then your main dude can do something with that. I forget, but yeah, that game is really fucking cool. 30 hours long. It's on Game Pass. Go check it out.
Yeah, do it. Get us out of here. I want to go play more.
That's the show, folks. Keith, once more, go ahead and plug your show if you'd like. Tell everybody all about yourself one final time.
Again, I host the Main Quest podcast. It is a retro gaming podcast. You can listen to it wherever you find your podcast. You might be able to find it whatever you're listening to this on. And if you want more stuff, you can follow me on the social medias. I'm on all of that stuff. You can find all of that at linktr.ee/mainquestpod.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I'll put that all in the show notes and everything, or in the episode description, whatever you want to call it. And everybody, that is it. If you've listened to us thus far and you're all the way at this point, hey, I love you. Thanks for hanging out. Check out superpodsaga.com. Be sure to tune in next week where Gerry, he plays Clair Obscur Expedition 33 until they get to the 69th expedition, at which point they chug sand.
Sure. Yeah. And Aaron is going to focus on one game for a full week. One game.
All Clair
for
Obscur.
A full week.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
I'll put Nubby's Number Factory on fucking hold. I'll uninstall everything.
When you were like, dude, I got so many things on the go right now. I don't know if I can get to Clair Obscur because I got like Nubby's Number Factory. I was like, shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you talking about? Nubby's Number Factory over Clair Obscur? You out of your goddamn mind? I think I pretty much said that to you. Like, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up and go play this game right now.
All right, listeners, that's it. Oh man, no, seriously though, that's it. That's the show. Everybody, say bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
Bye.